Good morning, student. In the last class, we have studied the structure of the nucleotide and the formation of the polynucleotide strand of the DNA. In this class, we will study the hydrogen bonding pattern in the base pair defined by Watson and Crick and the salient feature of the DNA. In the diagram 1 and 2, I have drawn the bonding pattern between the adenine and the thymine and guanine and cytosine. You can draw this hydrogen bonding pattern in your pair copy and find out how the hydrogen bond is formed between the oxygen and hydrogen and nitrogen and hydrogen. Now, the salient feature of the DNA. DNA is made up of two polynucleotide chain where the backbone is formed of the sugar phosphate. This sugar phosphate backbone is formed by the phosphodiester linkage. The two chain have antiparallel polarity. It means that one chain is from 5' to 3' and the other is 3' to 5' and these two strands bonded with hydrogen bond, or you can say antiparallel zippering takes place in between two strands. The bases in the two strands are paired through hydrogen bond forming base pairs. Adenine forms two hydrogen bond with thymine from opposite strand and vice versa. Similarly, guanine is bonded with cytosine with three hydrogen bond. As a result, always a purine comes opposite to a pyrimidine. This generates approximately uniform distance between the two strands of the helix, that is near about 20 angstrom in the B form of the DNA, which is the most prominent form of the DNA. The DNA double helix or the duplex is held together by two forces as described earlier: hydrogen bonding and base stacking interaction. Next, the feature number 4, that is the two chain are coiled in a right-handed fashion. The pitch of the two helix is 3.4 nanometer and there are roughly 10 base pair in each turn. The distance between a base pair in a helix is approximately equal to 0.34 nanometer. The purine and the pyrimidine bases of both strands are stacked inside the double helix with their hydrophobic and nearly planar ring structures very close together and perpendicular to the long axis. The offset pairing of the two strands create a major groove and the minor groove on the surface of the duplex as shown in the diagram. Here the major groove and the minor groove. The deepness of the major groove and the minor groove is constant in each turn, and it is the characteristics of the form of the DNA. B form has different depth, or you can say the Z form has the different depth, and this is the B form of the DNA. The characteristics of the B form DNA is that each turn is 34 angstrom and the distance between two base pair is 3.4 angstrom. Major groove and the minor groove, the width of the double helix DNA is 20 angstrom. और इस तरीके ये डायग्राम एग्ज़ाम में भी कई बार पूछा जाता है और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डायग्राम है डबल हेलिक्स पैटर्न ऑफ द डीएनए एंड यू कैन से द डबल हेलिक्स पैटर्न गिवन बाय द वॉटसन एंड क्रिक. The DNA double helix or duplex together form two forces as described earlier: hydrogen bonding between the complementary base pair and the base stacking interaction. The complementarity between the DNA strand is attributable to the hydrogen bonding between the base pair. The base stacking interaction, which are largely non-specific with respect to the identity of the stacked base, make the major contribution to the stability of the double helix. है ना। तो बेस स्ट्रक्चर इंटरेक्शन है, ये ज़्यादा बड़ा रोल प्ले करती है डीएनए को स्टेबलाइज करने में इन कंपैरिजन टू हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग। तो फर्स्ट नंबर पे जो डीएनए को स्टेबलाइज करती है वो बेस स्ट्रक्चर इंटरेक्शन है, और जो सेकंड नंबर पे, दूसरे नंबर पे डीएनए को स्टेबलाइज करती है, दैट इज़ द हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग। Now we come to the B form of the DNA. The Watson and Crick structure is also referred to as the B form of the DNA. ठीक है, it is the most predominant form of the DNA, or you can say the B form of the DNA, or B DNA. The B form is the most stable physiological condition and is therefore the standard point of reference in any study of the properties of the DNA. So these are the salient feature of the DNA, और एग्ज़ाम में ये बहुत बार पूछा जाता है, 3 नंबर में भी आया है, कई बार 2 नंबर में भी आया है। डायग्राम दे देते हैं और साथ में साथ आपको उसको लेबल करना होता है, ठीक है। और कब इसमें 1 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन भी काफ़ी सारे बन सकते हैं कि डीएनए की स्टेबिलिटी को कौन से बॉन्ड डिफाइन करता है, ठीक है, और डीएनए की पिच कितनी होती है, और जो है उसका विड्थ कितनी होती है बी फॉर्म में, बी फॉर्म क्या होती है। तो इस तरीके के छोटे छोटे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन इससे बन सकते हैं। शुगर फॉस्फेट बैकबोन क्या होती है, ठीक है, और कैसे बनती है, तो ये सारे क्वेश्चन इससे बनते हैं। बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट चैप्टर है ये, और सारे ही टॉपिक इस चैप्टर के बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है। तो आप इसको बार बार अच्छे से रिवाइज़ कीजिए, जिससे कि कहीं कोई गुंजाइश ना रह जाए जो कि आपको आगे किसी भी तरीके की प्रॉब्लम हो। ओके, थैंक यू फॉर टुडे।